You're live on YouTube. We go on Facebook, all right?
Mm-hmm.
Go live.
Hotep, Habarigani, Assalamu alaikum. I'm your co-host this afternoon, along with your host, Mr. Kevin. I'm Sister Khadija, and you have Mr. Kevin. You do know that it's customary in the African tradition, before we say anything to the community, we get permission from one of our elders, who is the oldest person here in the home, and we would ask them for permission to speak. So the oldest person in this home, how you doing, Mama? Okay, will you please give us permission? Come on right here. Watch yourself. That's Mama.
Hello.
Come in a little bit closer, Mama. Look, that's Mama. Hey, Mama.
Yes.
Will you please give us permission to speak?
Yes.
All right, so you've given us permission to speak. So you're gonna move a little bit,
Thank you, Mother.
Mama.
Welcome.
Oh,
Anytime.
Donna Gale told me to tell you hello.
Hi, honey.
Oh, Donna Gale is honey. Yes, indeed. And there's so much that's going on, and so we just cut directly to the chase. We just make sure that we do what we do best. We don't have no prescript. We don't have too much of anything except, like Mr. Kevin said, it's coming from
What's happening?
his heart.
What's happening?
What's happening? Well, our topic this afternoon is why I can't, or the other topic, why can't I? So let's just go ahead with giving out the topic. And we want to also send a shout out to the Mark Buck and Joe show. We want to send a shout out to Michael T. We want to send a shout out to Community Defender. We want to send a shout out to Voices of African American, our brother Darrell, brother Oscar, Sister Deborah. We want to send a shout out to Imani Temple. How you doing out there, Imani Temple? Bishop Milton, Sister Margie, Brother Takuna, Milana El Shabazz. We have so many positive people that's out there that's doing things in the community, though sometimes you may not hear about them. So let's just go ahead with the topic. Why I can't, or why can't I?
Well, guys, welcome again, and I'm apologizing to y'all before I get to y'all hurt feelings. But look, guys, the thing is now that Corona, COVID-19, whatever you want to call it, has readjusted this country to the people like us, who have always been at the bottom, struggling and doing what we can do to survive. This topic is why I can't, because I'm hearing too many people saying they can't do this and they can't do that, and you need this and you need that. All you need is yourself, to believe in yourself, to start doing better for yourself. That's the only way your life get better, is for you to do for yourself. And some people might call it selfish, but that's their opinion. You got to get yourself right, guys. And my thing is why I can't believe in myself like you believe in the God that you pray to. Why I can't believe in myself of being happy. Why I can't be better than you. And most of all, why I can't be me. We have too many people judging other people just because they're not like them. Guys, we weren't born to be the same. Different colors, different attitude, different ways. But we are all human, and we must treat each other like human. Give me respect, I give you respect. It's the only way it's going to work out. We got to get together and do what we have to do. We have allowed religion to dictate our politics. I have a problem with people trying to push their beliefs on me. Look, you got yours, I got mine. I respect yours, you respect mine. We got to be the one to forgive each other for what we do and everything else. Not nobody else, us. The Jesus that I read about was a forgiving one, not a crucifier. No man nor religion should be able to judge another man. This world is not for us, guys. We're just here temporarily, but we got to learn how to respect one another. Just like the animals get along with one another, we are the worst ones on this planet. And this big pandemic that we getting is an awakening. And if you don't want to awaken, keep sleeping. But you got to get better in your life. Nobody can do this for you.
Yes, and in the opening, I forgot to say happy birthday to Nadia Marie, Madison Barnett, Chastity, Asada Marie Mo. How y'all doing out
That's
there?
wonderful.
Paris, how you doing out there? And we just want to go ahead and just let people know that when you say you can't do something, you really need to be saying, I can do it and I will do it. You have to remember that the COVID-19 is not clowning with anybody. It's not discriminating, even though it's been known that
Well, it's hitting the poor more.
it's hitting the blacks, the Latino, the African
And the
American.
whites.
It hitting them more, 3 times more than it's hitting the others, and that's only because they have
Better health care.
better health care. When they go to the emergency room and they say I'm not feeling good, but they automatically get
Well, the
in.
insurance card give them the
Yeah,
pass.
yes, and with us blacks, they want to have insurance card,
And a lot of them not
date of
taking
birth,
Medicaid,
Social Security.
Medicare.
Yes. So still take care of yourself. This is going to be around for some time. And like when Mr. Kevin came in, I had to take his temperature. He had to take off his shoes. I didn't touch his clothes too much, but I sprayed it down because, I have an underlying ailment, so I want to make sure that I'm around for quite some time. Mr. Kevin?
And guys, look, I hate to change the subject of why I can't, but I got to get on the media before I forget. Look, guys, the media is not covering nothing that they're supposed to be covering. And you got to realize why they do that, because right now the corporations and the businesses, that's all they've been publishing and reporting is support your local businesses and all this other stuff. Well, look, in Kaplan, we had a cop that was using disrespectful language towards other people, saying that the COVID should have killed him and all that. And then,
Oh, yes.
Mhm. We got to be the one reporting this. I'm not no reporter or nothing, but I'm gonna tell you what's going on out there. It's happening to every small town, and white people, it's happening to y'all now. I mean, if y'all don't get with us and us get together, then they're gonna keep on doing this, because if you're poor, they're looking at you just like you're us. But we got to get together with one another and get those people who not in office working for us like they're supposed to be. Look, I don't care about your beliefs. I don't care about what you do and all that. But when you take a public service job, you shouldn't have no bias at all, because the taxpayers' money going to your job. You got to do the job, not let the job do you.
That's what's paying him. I mean, that's exactly what's paying him. And I forgot to mention the telephone number is 337-781-1110. Call it. You have a question or a comment?
Yes, I wanted to add to Mr. Kevin's comment about the officer in Kaplan. Actually, that incident first was made known public on Facebook. It wasn't until the following week, after it had traveled Facebook, before the media had started reporting that story about that officer in Kaplan making the racist comments and wishing that black people would die, were killed by Corona, and that Corona wasn't doing its job. But it took over a week, and actually it was because of Facebook that the story became public. Kaplan Police Department never had released that story. Then, after the publicity, they had no choice but to fire that officer. Well, that same town of Kaplan, I actually have relatives that live there. So, during that next week, when this was taking place with that officer, a relative of mine found thousands of dollars and turned it in. And then the owner of that money was located and The money was given back to its rightful owner. Well, during the Kaplan City Council meeting, a black city councilman at the meeting brought up the story of the young woman turning in the thousands of dollars and, wanting to commend her for that. They turned the cameras off. They wouldn't let that story be aired.
Now that's terrible.
Yes. So her mother, in turn, then shared the story on Facebook. When she turned it in, she wasn't looking for recognition, though. But just the fact that they made sure she wasn't recognized is what makes us angry.
Yes. Yes.
Now, had she stolen $2, she would have been all over the news.
That's right.
But she turned in thousands of dollars.
Mm.
I just wanted to share that story with y'all and add to Mr. Kevin's story.
And I would love to get her name so that when I'm on the radio again, we could acknowledge.
Okay, her name is Mick Senegal. Her name is
Senegal.
Senegal. Yes,
Okay.
Mickey Senegal.
Okay, I sure
She's
will.
from Kaplan.
Yes, thank you.
All right.
All
Thank
right.
you. Bye-bye.
Uh-huh. Isn't that something?
So, guys, you see, they do have good black people out there. Because if you wouldn't bring me the receipt and all the paperwork, I don't believe I'd be turning that money in because we doing bad right here. But the thing is, she was nice enough to do it, and people didn't even give her the recognition she deserved.
Yes.
But it's
even
up to us.
Right, even though she wasn't looking for recognition.
Right, but
Because she
still,
done it
that's
from the-
realness, And
Yeah, she
the
done it
stuff
from the-
we do right here, we're not getting paid to give you information.
No.
And the thing is, I'm not worried about that. As long as you're getting the information you need to hear. And like I said, it's hurting some people feeling to hear the truth. But we got to let you know that we are the only one who can help ourselves. Guys, if we don't come together and wake up through this pandemic that everybody calls this, I'm me being black at this age, I've been having a pandemic in this country. And that's what people not understanding. We got to push ourselves to do better. We got to be better than our oppressors. If we don't do that, then we become them. And then when we become them, we forget who we really were. And then we start doing to the people on the side of us what was done to us and what was done to our ancestors. We cannot let them get in our head and control us, guys. I'm talking to white people, I'm talking to Latinos, and I'm talking to Asians. Guys, we all on this planet right now together. We do not own this world. We are living in it, and we got to get along. And if we don't come together and put these politicians and these churches in their right position, they're going to keep on doing the same thing over and over. No wars have done what COVID done. COVID has took the veil off of them and showed us exactly what we needed to see, which if you black, you've been seeing this.
Oh, yes.
So to all the white folks, welcome to our world. And this is what we complain about constantly, that you're always saying, oh, they're always giving y'all your way. No, they don't. The people that we send to make the deals always take a plea bargain for us. And this is what I'm talking about. I'm not a plea bargainer. If you don't give me what I won't keep on complaining. I will keep on doing it. And it doesn't matter what color you are. We all got to put them right.
Yes. And when you say you're not a plea bargainer, really a plea is for somebody that's been arrested and gone to trial, and that is the type of agreement that they're trying to give you, a plea agreement. Whereas you're going to say, well, yes, I did do that, and that's what we've always tried to get the word out, that please go ahead and take them to trial. It doesn't matter what. If you have to represent yourself, if not, you must take them to trial, because they don't have all the evidence so that they could find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. So when you're taking a plea, you're like doing their job for you. They're not sure that it's you that allegedly committed the crime, and a lot of times you didn't even commit the crime.
But you're going to take the deal because it sounds like you made a good deal.
Right. And so many of those young women and young men have said, well, I had no choice but to take the deal. That's not a deal. That's like a ass whipping, with a belt in hot water. That's not a deal. So you got to be careful with what you're saying that you're taking.
And don't let the DA threaten you to do what you're not supposed to do. The judge is the final decision maker, guys. But if you take the plea before you see the judge won't hear nothing you got to say because you didn't sign those papers.
You sign the papers.
And talking about pleas, do you see how they're giving Mike Flynn his plea bargain rejection? He took a plea to all the stuff that he's doing, and now William Barr and Trump is getting him off the case.
They're getting him off.
And to the white folks who believe in democracy, who
off.
so-called understand the law, why should they get away with it and you not say nothing? Because we need y'all, guys. And look, I want to thank all the white folks who out there understand the struggle. Because without y'all, we wouldn't be here today. And I'm giving y'all praise.
That's not so without
Maybe for you.
No,
but for
okay.
me, I give praise to everybody who helped everybody. It's not about a color. And this is why we got to stop taking these labels off.
The creators of civilization is
everybody
African mother
was
and the
created the
African
same.
father.
Everybody was created the same. And that's the way I see things, guys. So look, thank y'all white folks. Thank y'all Asian. Thank y'all Latinos. Thank all of y'all who in the struggle with us. Because
who in the struggle? They're in the struggle now, right?
But they've been in the struggle. They just don't see it.
No, a lot of times they haven't been in the struggle. They've benefited from it. They continue to they benefited
everything
from it.
they've done to us is happening to them. So the struggle has always been for them.
And I'm not thanking nobody. I'm gonna thank my ancestors, those that really paved the way so that we could be here on this screen talking, giving out the truth, giving out facts. Nothing is prescript or anything here. What you hear is what you hear and see is exactly what we're saying, what's going on. We're not behind no cloth, no mask, no nothing. This is us that's talking. And Mr. Kevin has always had his own views. Some of them I agree with and some of them I don't agree with. However, I respect him enough to say, well, yes, that's his view.
Because you don't live my life.
And I'm not trying to live your life. All right,
and I don't belong to no religion, no club, no nothing. So I can see things for what they are. When you belong to something, you're only seeing what they telling you to see. And this is the good part about being free, guys. You get to see the truth for what you want it to be, not what somebody said. And this is what Sister Khadijah always says. She's a what?
I am an all-around revolutionary activist. I believe in my people. I believe in the struggle of my people. As a matter of fact, I had a clipping at one time in your defense, Mr. Kevin, when the police had came on your building at your facility, and two of them, they really beat you down.
And I thank them for that.
Right. I mean,
because they woke up the person that's in me now.
Yeah. Even though you fought back, you did pretty good. And that's my point, is that why I can't or why can't I? When you look at what else is going on, you have the Lori Loughlin, where she was the mother that was caused with that scandal. And now all of a sudden she's taking a plea deal. You mentioned plea deal. She's taking a plea deal as we speak. She
paid for it.
Well, she paid for her children to go to school.
And nothing wrong with that. She got the money paid for it. All schools do that right now.
Well, something else wrong with that when you're taking deserving students that should have gotten that slot.
You gotta blame the colleges for that.
So now she may do a little bit of jail time.
She's not gonna do no jail time.
Well, you never know.
Ankle brace and
everything like
Stay
that.
at home mom. And her child's still gonna go to the school that she wants to go to.
Well, yeah, money.
So we giving all this attention to something that's been going on all this year.
Yeah, money.
Well, the thing is, what I'm getting tired of, guys, is going. Now I'm in New Iberia and I go to my Walmart. You got homeless people with signs, guys. I came out here a few years ago and y'all got them all around the corner, but now New Iberia got them. So guys, whatever in my town is hitting your town. And if you passing on these people and wondering why the people who working for the government cutting all these assistance with mental health and social security and everything these people need, and you go to church and you believe in righteousness, and you see this and don't go to your council member or your mayor to try to help these people get in some kind of facility to help them get better. You know, I know the jailhouse have become the new mental hospitals, but that don't make sense, guys. We didn't got so animalistic that we feel everybody that gets something done to them, they deserve it. That I didn't grow up like this. And I want to thank my mom and dad because they never put color on nothing. Even back in the day when the white color was putting a lot on them, they forgave them. And that's why they living today, because they didn't let their oppressor get in their head. And we got to start doing the same thing. We cannot keep judging people. Oh, that's a good, they're on drugs. That's why that happened to them, this and that. You don't know why they got on drugs. And I can guarantee you the street drugs wasn't what they started on. It was started with the doctors. And now that you can cut all the aid to them, now they got to go to the streets. Mm-hmm. So when you see something like that, ask yourself if you are human.
I know one thing. I have to also thank my mother, because some 50 years ago, when integration had just started, there was a teacher that was from Lurville, Louisiana, and what that white teacher would do, she would take the black kids, and if they, she would take the black kids. Her name was Miss Price. From taking the black kids, she would make them get on their knees, pull out their hand, and she would put books in it, and she would draw a circle around the blackboard. She would draw a circle around the blackboard, and everybody knew that this was going on with this racist teacher, Miss Price, Elizabeth Price. Everybody knew this was going on, and when it happened to my baby, to one of my younger sisters, I get on the phone and I call Mom. I said, Mom, it didn't happen to Patsy. So she comes to school, didn't worry about checking in because she knew what had happened. And when my mother walked in, the teacher automatically stood up and nigga, what you want in my room? You know, and so Patsy stood up simultaneously, books fall, Patsy's crying. And my mama asked her, why do you have my daughter nose in that trying to circle in that with that blackboard?
That was a big nose though.
I don't care how big the nose was, you know. And when she told my mama, nigga, get out of here, Mama took and Mama slapped Miss Price. She hit the floor out at the Lurville Elementary School, which is called something else right now. It's an entertainment center. But my mother seen color because color was there. You know, she seen prejudice and racism because it was there. You know, some of the stories that I could say with what happened, you know, in those times, it would make your stomach turn. So for some people that apparently, you know, they can get along really good and everything, well, that's good for you. But for me, you know, I need to keep things straight, black and white.
Well, they always say hate your oppressor and be enslaved in your own mind.
Oh,
see, Miss Price,
Miss
Price is what made you become who you are today. Thanks to Miss Price, you are this Muslim, part-time church person.
Not part-time, I'm full-time with our
well, not you preaching hate, but you're this part-time person that Miss Price put into your life.
No.
Yes, she did, because you know, listen to me, all the white people who told me I couldn't really was telling me I can. But they was trying to break me down to make me realize I couldn't do nothing without their permission. And this is another reason why I say why I can't. Guys, when somebody tell you can't do something, that should be motivation to do it better than what they think you can do it. And this is what what hurts them. When they start seeing that you are smarter than them, it hurts them even more.
And when you think about that judicial system, how corrupt it is today, they was trying to give her 20 years. You don't.
But she didn't take the plea.
You don't. Yeah, she didn't take the plea, and you know why? You don't slap a white woman,
Yes, you
particularly
can.
a white teacher. You know, Carla, you have a question or a comment?
My comment is for Mr. Kevin again. Mr. Kevin, if I recall at the beginning of this show, y'all, was why can't I be happy? Well, my question is to Mr. Kevin. Why can't you accept someone's happiness with their choice of religion? If that's what they choose to follow, be happy for them. I'd appreciate it if I could hear one day that he not criticize someone for their choice of spiritual guidance.
But ma'am,
It's a person's choice and allow them to be happy. Allow me to speak, Mr. Kevin. And that's another thing. Mr. Kevin is a conversation hog. He can't let anyone complete their thoughts before he interrupts. He should wait until his whole thought is complete and then respond. Now you can tell me how you feel, Mr. Kevin.
but ma'am, I'm not, like I always start off, I say, I'm apologize. I'm not criticizing your God. I'm criticizing your church or your pastor that using your God in vain against yourself. It's not a criticism to believe in something. But how can you believe in something if you can't believe in your own self? It starts with you first. You have to believe in yourself. And then when you start believing in yourself, this God you're looking for will come within you. So I'm not criticizing nobody's religion. Because religion, if you do go read on it, have killed more people than anybody with their judgment. So if it offends anybody, I cannot keep saying I apologize, but I will keep saying it. Because you got to stop allowing these beliefs to make you get through another day without you believing in your own self. It's almost like you believe in medicine, that it works for you. You work for the medicine.
Okay? You see how I let you complete your thoughts?
That was so nice of you.
Begin to speak. So I disagree with that also when you're saying, yes, you do believe in the medicine. Because every morning when you take your medicine, you're believing that medicine is going to make you better for the day. And again, the next morning you take it. So
But it's up to me. It's up to me.
It's up to you to take the medicine. Please let me finish. And in turn, again, a person's spirituality is their choice to who they choose to follow. What you don't believe in, that's what you should just say, like, say, well, I don't believe in that. It's not your place to judge them or to...
I'm not judging them. You keep misunderstanding.
Your beliefs, Mr. Kevin.
You keep misunderstanding.
It's not your place to guide them. If I'm misunderstanding you, I'm sure it's more than me that's misunderstanding.
Oh, a lot of you Christians are. Yes, indeed. All right.
I do believe in a greater being.
Well, that's good. I hope he's doing something for you.
And the call.
Have you seen me?
Excuse me?
Have you seen me?
Well, of course.
Okay, well, yes, it's doing something for me.
Yes.
All right, that's good.
That's all. I just want you to stop judging people.
But that's not judgment.
Yes, that is. Yes,
That
it
is not judgment if I'm telling you something that I didn't saw.
Okay, we'll agree to disagree.
Right.
All right, caller. Question or comment? Thank you.
Okay. And the topic is
Why I can't.
and why can't
And why I can't tell you about what you believe in.
Okay, I'm right. I'm right here.
No, I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to the TV.
Okay,
But
I'm right.
that's what I say when we got these judgmental people that feel so sympathetic to somebody's opinion. Guys, look, we all got opinions, and we can do what we want with our opinion. And if the caller would have been listening to me real good, I did say, I don't care what you believe in, but when you're trying to make me believe in your cults, you have a problem.
But
I don't try to push nothing on nobody else. It's up to me to tell you about your belief on me.
All right. Okay. Well, Mr. Kevin, I don't. Okay, caller, you have a question or comment? I don't really
Yeah,
think.
good evening to you, Sister Khadija and Mr. Kevin.
Hey,
On the road again, enjoying the show. Now we're having a good back and forth, great conversation. I'm loving it that you guys know. And Sister Khadija and I, who host the radio show, we actually said on the radio that Mr. Kelly's show is probably more, if I gather statistics, the most popular show on social media that Sister Khadija and I and Brother Shadi has been producing. Now, don't ask me why, but that's the information I get from all the statistics I've been researching. So with that said, Mr. Kelly, look, because I know you're a humble brother, you don't want to be popular for the sake of being popular. Let me start with this. You know, the issue is local press not reporting on the accurate number of people infected in a nursing home with this COVID-19 thing is troubling, only because we don't want to get into the privacy situation of who got what and what person name. But when you go and St. Matthew's Cemetery, you see the number of tombs that's been erected in a week. That's a troubling number, and that's not nothing these conspiracy theorist people, because I kind of like go down the middle. People on both sides want to believe there's something happening. Some people don't want to believe something happened, saying it's all fake. And then you got people, family members are being affected by that, and they're dying. You don't have that many elder people die in a short period of time. So my thing is this: why the media is not reporting? Why can't I TV channel say TV3, the advertiser, even the advocate, who we sometimes give a shout out to? Now, and the Daily Lie, the Daily Iberian, not reporting on the numbers. Why? Because they're trying to project the corporate bottom line.
Correct.
Because there's so many people infected in some of these nursing homes, and staff and elderly people. So people, check on your people and make sure the state reports the number of people actually infected with that. Now, Mr. Kevin, here's our favorite subject, you and I kind of stand with you on the point that I don't want nobody trying to inflict their religious perspective upon me. My way that I'm looking at spirituality is to keep it private. Because once we go into that religious perspective that we got to wear it on our sleeve every day, every hour, then we get into the point where look at religion, look at Christianity, look at any one of those
any religion.
Even in our brothers in the Nation of Islam, the Muslim, they got a lot more people getting killed in the name of religion than people living. And so I choose to keep my religious perspective private. When people, I had a question to somebody that said, Brother J, do you believe in God? That's not even a question you should ask. You ain't so bad. Do you believe in the God you believe in? The thing is, keep it private to yourself. Judge people on what they could do living, breathing on this earth. Religion should be a private thing because when you have religion as a public entity, you have it just like what the United States is based on, a Christian-oriented country that's killing people left and right. Look at this clown in office. He's a Christian, right? These evangelicals love him.
Acting
that don't
Christian.
prove nothing that religion is all of that. If you wear it on your sleeve. So that's my comment, Brother Kevin, and I hope you could comment on that. Thank you so much.
Well, look, Brother Jay, and to all the people who believe in themselves, look, guys, my thing with religion is, how can you believe and fall in love with a man you read about, but can't stand the man that you can see and be on the side of you? That's how you check your own Christianity. If you got any kind of hate toward anybody you can see, you're not truly believing in the God that you're reading in. And again, church and the pastors and all of them who using religion to tend to you, using your God name in vain. And this is the thing that I tell people all the time. If you can't be free, then who are you? People get mad when I talk about, because I haven't met God, that I don't believe in him. I can't believe in nothing I can't see. And I have the right to do that.
But
and this is why I say why I can't.
Okay.
Why I can't believe in myself like you believe in the God that you read about.
Okay.
Why I can't do that. If a man talk to another man in his head and he doesn't say it's God, then you call him crazy. But another man say he didn't talk to God, you praise him. That's two crazy things. But you label one because he used that word God.
Okay. some of us are on a different spiritual journey.
But
Some
the
of
journey
us-
is for you, not for me. So you cannot judge me because I said something about your religion
Well, you didn't say too much of anything
to you.
about my religion, because like I believe in.
If I mention your
God.
stepdad, you'll
Allah.
say I hate him. If you born again, there shouldn't
yeah.
even be a hate.
Well,
There should.
there's devils on all type of levels.
Okay, but if you godly,
and
didn't they say
somehow-
that God rejected the devil?
and somehow you have to be able to decide, or pick and choose your battles. I know myself and my other siblings, we were abused by this man. I don't have.
But he made you who
no-
you are today.
That's a lie, and you know that's
No,
a
that's
lie.
not. You're not
And-
dead. You got a little mental problem like all of us do. This is life. But if we keep
And-
on blaming that man for our mistakes in our life would not
I
come
don't
to
think-
us full.
I don't think nobody's blaming too much anything. The only time that comes up is when you arbitrarily brings it up. You never hear me talking about him. You never hear me talking about him. But you leave it to Beaver, or should I say Dr. Phil. Dr.
Not
Phil.
Dr. Phil.
Well, I can't tell.
Try to tell the truth about all this. Guys, look, it don't take that much common sense to read a Bible and understand what he was trying to say. And I'm getting on these churches with the Bible. The Bible,
Okay.
the Bible was written to be told, not sold. And now all of a sudden they're selling it to y'all and y'all buying it. And then what y'all doing with it, y'all taking their words and put in your head, and then it comes out of your mouth. And now you being the most judgmental person that they have. I have the right to not believe in what you believe in, just like you have the right not to believe in what I believe in.
That's absolutely.
But when you
Absolutely.
read this Bible, you make me look like I'm the cult that you truly are. So that's the thing
Well,
that comes into the problem. You
well,
got to
you know,
see what I see
there's
in order for you to see it.
there's discrepancies in just about everything in existence. When you talk about a cult, I mean, you could kind of think about the Jim Jones slaughter.
And he was a Christian,
He was
a cult,
He was an
Christian
he
cult
was
church.
He was an alleged Christian, because
that
really,
was a cult like
really,
the last Christian
Christian-
today.
really Christian people today have evolved so much that it's
What?
have evolved. They have really taken a good side, saying that okay.
So do you think these preachers need jets in 3
No.
different complexes, cars all over while they
No.
got homeless people?
No, I don't think that.
Okay then.
And there's discrepancies in every type of form. I don't think you need to fly here and there in this jet and
And on the people's expense.
yes, and on the people's expense.
If there was a Jesus, I don't believe he would let them do this to y'all people
Not if there was a Jesus. There is a Jesus back in the day, and
that you saw pictures of.
That not only did I
Drawings, not pictures, not photographs. Drawings.
right drawings.
So
But-
we got to
but-
stop passing these stories that we
and-
really weren't even in.
and-
Because I remember back when I was watching the slaves. You know how long they was waiting for Jesus to come take them off that plantation?
And
When the white man gave them their version of the Bible, they read this Bible, didn't understand nothing they read. So the white man explained it to them and gave them their views, not their own, saying that one day a savior would come, not knowing they was the only one that could save themselves. So if we keep passing this lie on, then we just like them.
But Kevin, what specifically is the lie that you?
What specifically lie? I've been waiting 49 years for Jesus to be resurrected on Sunday, Easter. I never saw none of that. And he was supposed to come get all these evil people that was doing us what they done to us.
Well,
Never saw that. So you asking me as a grown man what lies is?
right.
The lies is we passing it on to our children. We telling our children, look, you can do something bad, just go pray afterwards. That's not right. We got to stop the lie. Just like Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny, all this other stuff.
Well, I totally agree with the Santa Claus.
But you can't believe with the churches.
and everything like that. However, you have to understand that Kevin is his own
Man, his
doctor.
own man, and he sees his own views.
and-
Nobody can tell him what he don't see,
and that's exactly the way he is, you know. So
and he's
you know,
not a
to try-
follower. Always
to try,
say that.
to try to dissect and like I've met people that have said things in different environments about you, and I'm
But they told it to you and not me, so I'm really not offended.
and I'm having to defend you.
Don't
as
do
to
that.
say- no, I
Don't
need-
do that.
no,
No, they
I
got to
have-
meet me. I'm the
I
defender.
have to do that because like I'm bringing another level that they apparently do not see.
And they
and
won't
that-
see even when you
and-
explain it
And then
until they see me.
And you know when Reverend Victor White's son, Lil Vic, was killed in New Iberia, Louisiana, there were really no places where we could
None of the
actually,
churches,
hold any type of
none of the
any type of
NAACPs.
protest and stuff. And so you were able to let us use your facility, and you know that in itself,
Because
it's
my
really-
church is the
it's-
people
right?
with no ties. My ties is helping somebody who needs some help, not charging them. And this is what I be trying to tell the people. Why are you paying another man who's so say gonna give the other man the money that you give them? Then y'all come with building fund. Then y'all come with lighting fund. Then y'all come, well, that's his church. He writes it off on his taxes every year. Y'all can't. If that's his church and he getting tax exempt, he should be paying his own building fund. And this is the lie that we got to stop. Because every time we mention something about a church, oh, we got to have a building fund. The Jesus that I read about didn't want church to be in the building. It was supposed to be in your heart. And that's where my Jesus is at. Me,
Oh,
my heart.
okay. Your
So
heart.
don't explain to nobody who think that I am something what they thought I wasn't.
Well, yes, I really appreciate you giving me that permission to do that. I really, really appreciate you. And as you can tell, this is a live segment. There's nothing that's pre-recorded. There's nothing that's pre-script. We come in and we discuss different issues that's going on in our community. The show is Defending Our Community. I'm your co-host, Mr. Kevin. I mean, Lord, I'm your co-host, Sister Khadijah.
Don't be me. You're going to hurt yourself.
Yes, indeed. And your co-host, I'm your host, Sister
I know, that's
Khadijah,
good,
and your
that's good.
co-host is Mr. Kevin. The telephone.
And guys, look, I'm going to get to why she's
Okay.
confused with herself and me. Look,
No,
guys.
and there's no confusion. Why don't you just let the caller, you have a question or comment? Caller, you're on.
Call the
Hello?
question or comment.
Yes. We hear you.
Hello, Carl. Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, listen, I just want to jump back in quick also, Mr. Kevin. Yeah, we cannot include, you just mentioned a key acronym called NAACP, and I just want to mention that in the fact that we can't believe in groups also.
Don't make Sister Khadijah pass out.
Who want to fight, Mr. Kevin? They're good people. I must confess, I was in Reverend Sharpton group. I said I just saw the chapter in St. Martin. You can tell you that. But we had some bad people in the leadership who was kind of tap down on our message. Now, why would the New Library end up being 50? And we had Reverend Victor White on the radio. I just passed me. Even lawyers, even attorneys that we think are some dynamic attorneys, Ben Crump, the sister who handled the case of Victor White.
Garbage. Garbage.
That tells you how much he's been kicked out
Power.
of the line.
Power.
Around riding the Gina Stick. She double-crossed one of the leaders of the Gina Stick.
Yes, she
And
sure
now she
did.
double-crossed the Victor White family.
Money.
You can't even believe in these people, these attorneys. You can't even believe in the NAACP. Why would they organize a protest in New Iberia at the same time the leader of the NAACP, the president, is defending Sheriff Lewis Apple? That's some double-crossing things from people. To say to Mr. Kevin point, you can't believe in everything you don't see.
And,
You can't believe. That's
Jay-
one time I'm gonna jump off the line. I can't hear you. I'm driving in the car. Thank y'all so much.
Jay, this would make you so special, Jay, because you know the things that you know because you see them for what they are, not what people tell you they want them to be. You see them for what they are. Look, I don't knock churches, NAACPs, Everybody that think they're doing something. But when you start taking plea bargains to make things better, you're not representing nothing. And this is why all our little black lawyers, NAACP, all our little foundations have got diluted. Because they envied the white folks so bad till they have become them. And they exploit more black folks than white folks. And I can say that because I'm a neutral. And I got my own opinion of things. I'm not no politician's friend. I'm not to no religion. And this was so good about me. I can tell you what I see. See, if you're part of a club like she in, you got to watch what you say.
It's not.
This is not what it's about.
It's not a club.
Yes, it is a club.
I gather around people that's on the same mind.
They're not on your mind level. They make you get to their level, and then you start seeing things that they want you to see.
And
that's not right.
Okay. I'm trying to find out. There was some type of vehicle that they had where they would eject somebody out of the seat and everything. And I really wish I had.
Oh, that was on the Jetson. That's a cartoon.
I really
just like the religion. But guys, we got to wake up. We got to wake up because we're the only one that can help ourselves. And this is why I talk about religion, politics, black politicians, black lawyers, because if you keep on depending on them to do what you need to do in your life, you might as well cancel your life.
Let me say,
you are smarter than them. All you got to do is believe in yourself. And this is what a lot of people don't want you to know. They're not smarter than you. They just present themselves better than you.
Remember, we're in this crisis with the COVID-19. Please remember to wash your hands 20 seconds, at least 20 seconds, every time that you could think about it, or whatever surface you touch. Please don't gather no more than 10 people in a group. Make sure they're wearing their mask. If you are going to the store, only go to the store maybe once a week. You don't have to go to the store every other day. And this is a good time during this pandemic. This is a good time where the young girls could learn how to cook. Pay attention to what your mothers and your grandmothers are doing. Learn how to clean house.
Grandmothers and mothers babysitting.
Learn how to clean house. Learn how to treat your boyfriend, your husband, your significant other with the respect that they deserve. Now you have to remember, a lot of us is crammed up in that 2-3 bedroom house. Well, you have to learn how to release stress. Go outside, go running, go ride a bike.
Read a book.
Definitely read a book.
And not no comedy, real life.
And learn how to treat each other with the respect that they so deserve. Please treat each other with the respect that they so deserve.
And this is why you can, guys. This is why you can. If you can believe in yourself, anything is achievable. And that's all I try to tell you. And if I'm hurting your feeling once again, and the last time, I apologize to all you religious fanatics. Guys, y'all got to wake up. Y'all got to wake up, guys. Y'all got to understand. If there was a God, Corona wouldn't be here waking you up today.
Well, you know what?
So believe in that. You don't hear no churches saying they got a remedy, right?
Okay. There's
no churches can pray this away.
Okay, they can't. There's different scripture. And because I'm not Bible savvy, I just
start going to Bible study.
Because I'm not Bible savvy, I really can't say the scripture. But there was a scripture that stated, there's one that stated, an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth.
That was the First Testament.
And another scripture has stated that there was two ladies that were claiming to be the mother of the baby, and they went before one of the elders. I can't think of who it was. They went before one of the elders, and they were saying that both of them were saying that this is my baby. So what the wise man said, and I'm thinking that the wise man was Jesus. One of the parable that he stated was that, okay, I'm gonna cut the baby in half. By me cutting the baby in half, do y'all agree to let me cut the baby in half? So one of the alleged mother said, yeah, go and cut the baby. The real mother said, no, I don't want you to cut my child. So that was a reason for that. It's different understanding, it's different scriptures that give you incentives for different things that you're not accustomed to.
Now, if somebody crazy would have said what she just said, they'd have been asking her to go to a mental hospital. And guys, look, if you're not part of the solution, you are the problem. And guys, look at here. I believe y'all can do it. If we get together and start understanding one another, we can do better for each other.
Mm-hmm.
Just the way it used to be.
Right.
I mean, guys, we got to believe in the things that we can see. Not the things we read about, not the things, they tell you about. Believe in that next person that you next to.
Okay.
Like I see her right here, and I believe that she can do better.
And look, at the same time, you have to think that but that there are things that you would never see, but you could always feel it in your heart. Like
that's the feeling.
There's some choice words that I have for Mr. Kevin, but because I believe in
that's gonna be
heart,
after the show.
Oh yeah. You better thank God we only have a couple of seconds left, and I believe in my heart that he is the epitome of what some of our people are at that particular time. We want to thank everybody for listening. Want to send a shout out to my baby sister Donna Gill. How you doing out there? The grandchildren, everybody. Ma Buck, how y'all doing out there? Mr. Michael Teague, how you doing out there? And Mama, and
everybody at the AOC,
Uncle Roy. We want to thank y'all all. Happy birthday to Nadia Madison Bonnet. Happy birthday, her 6th birthday.
And God bless, guys.
You just constantly trying to start me to curse. Boy, you better thank God for God. Because I'll be right back.
Thank God for God.
Yeah, you better thank God for God. Go ahead, get out of here.
Was there 2 gods or what?
Get out of here, Trey.
Was there 2 gods? Thank God for God.
You should have had a really rough pregnancy for that one, huh? I know. Oh yeah.
Thank God for God. No, Mama said I had a blood transfusion.
Oh, you had something. You should have had a blood transfusion.
I pulled the Bruce Sauce blood out of me.
That you should have had a blood transfusion. God, don't. And Jay just egg him on. Brother Jay. I gotta go cuss Brother Jay out. He's wrong for that. Mama, yeah. Well, you was over here, Oh, Reggie came in here with me. Oh, that boy will cause me to talk out of my religion.
The work of our hands is a responsibility.
To go where?
They're the tools to guide the growing. How we learn to let go. And how we show gratitude for what we have. How we save lives.
You're going to the party tomorrow. You're going to the party tomorrow.
How we usher out our life.
Well, yeah, you're going to be over here.
Our help our home beautiful. Listening after that. Join us at airsproud.org.
2 years ago, a careless driver ran me off the road. I was really hurt. So I met Gordon. He got me $125,000 for my case. So when my friend was
She told me to get Gordon too, so I did. And when my case was settled, he got me $245,000. Get Gordon.
get it done.
I'm attorney Gordon. If you or love what has been hurt, just call me. Get it done. Get Gordon. Get it done.
Call 999-9999 or go to getgordon.com. The Race to Go Kids Memorial Day sale is on. Time to refresh your kids' room with beds bid on style and function. Starting at just $225. Get super sale prices on bunk and loft beds, double upholstered beds, sleigh beds, Go bookcase beds, day beds, storage beds, or get a great savings on complete bedrooms and a ton of go-to styles. Plus, 60-month interest-free financing. It's the Ribston Kids Memorial Day sale. Check it out.
Oh,
Tonight, Lori Loughlin headed to prison. While she's finally fleeing deep into college scam scandal, he's an employee who spent less time behind bars. Wants you to come back? Hey, you have any comments? What is his strategy ripped from the small screen? Controlling narratives is more powerful than you can imagine. Plus, Bravo boss man Andy Cohen is ready for another kid. There are some surprises. And our outrageous interview with the Osmonds. Their big family project revealed. Easy just now.
I'm trading.
Down in a stunning turn of events.
Hello.
You think you're gonna be told off guilty? It's a total 180. ET's obtained Lori and her fashion designer husband's plea agreements signed yesterday. 12 days after a federal judge refused to dismiss all charges they face for paying $500,000 for their daughters in the USC and having them pose as crew recruits.
Why did they pay all this money for your education?
The prosecution's case was very strong. It really wasn't looking good for them. If they were convicted, they were looking at years in prison.
School, as you guys all know.
If the deal's approved, YouTube star Olivia Jade and sister Isabella, who both dropped out of USC, will see their dad and Full House star Bob go to the big house for months.
She's facing 2 months in prison, $150,000 fine, 2 years of supervised release, and 100 hours of community service. Massimo's going to be facing an even bigger sentence, 5 months in prison, a $250,000 fine, and 250 hours of community service. Now, he was more of the spearhead of this, while Lori seemed to be more of an active participant.
A source tells PT Lori is scared. The fact that she will do time is crushing for her. But now some wonder if she and husband could be using the current pandemic to their advantage, like another famous defendant. Hot Pockets heiress Michelle Janice had her prison sentence delayed due to COVID-19 and is asking to serve her time at home.
I don't think that this judge is going to allow Lori Loughlin or Massimo Giuliani an opportunity here because they decided to plead guilty during the pandemic. This judge has been keen that he wants to set an example and that these parents need to go to jail.
The couple's hearing is tomorrow via live video conference. Each was facing 45 years behind bars.
This is really an amazing deal for them.
From LA to the Hamptons, is Matt Lauer plotting a comeback?
I think Matt Lauer sees an opportunity.
Hey, Matt, you have any comments about running trial?
Matt wants to rehab his image, quite frankly.
The former Today Show anchor who used to make $25 million a year at NBC is quarantined right now on Long Island. That's
And you
it.
see how you try to just talk out talk.
Gloves.
Just don't let you finish
And
it.
look at this.
Start.
Check out Matt's arm. He just got a new tattoo.
Well, it's not. I'm still cooking it.
Says, "Injured roads to protect
Yeah.
his marriage."
I had to
But also, I'm not
cut it
sure
off.
Matt Lauer trying to get on some sort of moral pedestal is probably something that's
No, it's not finished.
very well.
The photo of Matt's new ink surfaced just one day after Lauer wrote his op-ed where he claims Ronan Farrell didn't fact-check many of his accusations. Farrell fired back, calling Matt just wrong. Is all this part of Matt's strategy on TV?
For Matt Lauer to write a column where he can't be asked questions, it's only your side of the story, and that's it. He needs to sit down and do a tough interview, whether that be 60 minutes or whether that be an Oprah.
Matt calls the rape claim against him categorically false. Turns out Matt's op-ed is just the latest real-life similarity, the rip from the headline series, The Morning Show.
Very few men in my situation have been willing to talk.
Steve Carell plays a morning anchor desperate to respond after being fired from his job for sexual misconduct.
Carell looks like Matt Lauer, doesn't he?
There is an uncanny,
It really is. That's why people are going to say that.
yeah, but it's not.
Jennifer Aniston is his co-host, who breaks the news on air.
I'm bringing you some sad and upsetting news.
This is a sad morning here today in at NBC News.
Mitch Kessler, my co-host and partner of 15 years, was fired today.
Yeah, he is my dear friend and my partner. We have decided to terminate his employment.
Everyone agreed across the board that it should be as honest and messy and, you know, ask the questions that nobody has the guts to ask. It sort of just rolled out very naturally. Your credibility's gone. You have no allies left.
I am fighting for my life.
You know what, timing is everything. And it is time now to bring in Michelle Turner. You have an update on Andy Cohen's trouble with COVID-19.
Yeah, I do, Kev. Andy was diagnosed back in March, so it's been a real battle for the Real Housewives mastermind. But Andy is back.
He was sick with the
How you
COVID-19.
feeling?
I feel really, really good, and I haven't worked out in 2 months, which is crazy. But I feel pretty good.
Did you happen to have the antibody test? And do you have them? Or
I did, and I did.
oh, okay. So do you feel good about maybe you're immune, or do you?
I do. I mean, I think there's so much we don't know about it. They say that if you have the antibody, you're not contagious and you can't get it again. But it's just so confusing. I don't know. Is the answer.
Andy's self-quarantine included being isolated from his son Ben, who posted their reunion on Instagram. You were giving major zaddy vibes right now in this quarantine.
Well, that's because I am a zaddy.
Andy's been taking social distancing seriously while still finding time for his friends. He visited his pal Sarah Jessica Parker on the steps of her brownstone and stayed far away from his good friend and new dad, Anderson Cooper, when he swung by on his bike. Was it to pick up baby items?
I just sent Anderson a picture of Ben in his pajamas this morning. Would you like these? Because I love them. I can't wait. So I said, okay, you know, when Ben outgrows them, they're heading to you.
Are you done? Do you have been
I
have
don't
brothers?
know above another. It's kind of weird time. Surrogacy just passed in New York, so you know, we'll see.
I think Ben needs a sibling. For now, Andy's got plenty of other children to take care of. His housewives. The ladies of New York's epic getaway for this season will be reenacted on radio in theater tonight. How do you pick which episode you're going to reenact?
I think there's an episode where they're all under the same roof. Here we are, you know, at the Lotus House in the Hamptons, and all hell breaks loose. So it seems like a perfect way to go.
Okay, let's talk about family who has seen and done it all. So my favorite people on the planet, the Osbournes, 15 years after they said goodbye to their hit reality show. Are they ready for a post-quarantine comeback? I asked them about that. And how they're holding up during quarantine in an exclusive interview.
Yeah.
Well, I've been together in one time.
Where you trying to go, Mama?
But I can't really complain about my family.
Oh, we love you.
Which house?
And there's a good reason why I'm home after all these years.
I don't like this. I don't want to watch this. Next, we started filming Celebrity Watch Party here. In order for me to do that, I either have to spend 6 days of the inclusive sleep isolation so that I can be in the room with my dad 1 day a week, or I move back in the room. And I moved back in. I have to say, we've been having a really good time. Yeah, we have.
Tonight, they'll help critique another week of
No,
TV
it's a-
highlights on
it's a
Fox's Celebrity Watch Party. But the big question, will Ozzy stay awake?
Yelled at me before he was asleep all the time.
He pretty much slept 15 times taping of the last episode. And we're like, wake up.
Is this the first step in actually bringing the family back to TV?
The nightmare continues. I haven't even talked about it, to be honest with you, but now you've mentioned it.
we can neither confirm or deny anything at this point, and that's all we shall say.
Sure sounds like they could be yes. And while hunkering down at home, they've also got a chance to check out Shaq's epic Ozzy dance off.
Literally, I had to watch it like 5 times because I couldn't believe my eyes. I was like, no, excuse my language. Hey, is Shaq doing that with his family? We love him.
Some more great news. Today on The Talk, Sharon and the ladies both announced the Daytime Emmy nominees.
Outstanding talk show, entertainment on the talk.
It means a lot. It's not just for us, it's for, your crew, the producers, takes the team,
It sure does. And I like the way this sounds.
Outstanding entertainment news show.
Entertainment tonight.
What an honor to be nominated. Congratulations to everyone in our Entertainment Tonight family and all the other nominees. By the way, the 47th Annual Daytime Emmy Awards make their primetime return on June 26th on CBS. Brent won 6 Emmys during its 10-year run, and while the highly anticipated reunion is postponed, get ready for a big one tonight.
Where could I put this?
Courtney Cox and Lisa Kudrow were behind the scenes for their must-see TV return. And holy moly, we get a closer look at the competition show that takes many golfers to reach straight.
Tonight at 10, a lawmaking nursing homes and news of lawsuits from residents who had COVID-19 and their families. Plus, how you can help out Melissa's family whose loved one drowned in Biloxi. That's tonight on News 10 at 10.
You're ready to drive again. Not just with able and sober. In a new Honda, you can enjoy the open road with powerful performance. And your money can go farther too, because Honda holds its value better than any other auto brand. Your Honda dealer is offering flexibility, like shopping online, so you can purchase with confidence. Get your new Honda today. KBB.com's 2020 Best Value Brand.
There's more to an athlete than a highlight or a number on a jersey. Join News 10's Athletics as we go beyond the jersey to tell the story of special athletes who overcame adversity on and off the field. Only on KLMY News 10. Tomorrow on ET, Kevin Hart revealing life lessons and preparing for a baby girl. It's on the way. Shop at your home store's Memorial Day sale this weekend. Get 0% financing for 5 years with 3 years.